Winning is praised, losing is blasphemous. Those are the ups and downs of a football player like Gianluigi Donnarumma. How not? Gli Azzuri fans accused the goalkeeper, who was born in Cestellaay, Stabia Italy, February 25, 119 and 99, as the culprits for the failure of the Italian national team to play in 2022 World Cup finals in Qatar. Italy fans were critical of his performance in goal. Italy was unable to move quickly to deny Alexander Trajkovski 92-minute strike, which was disastrous for the Italian national team. This is the first time that Gli Azzuri has not qualified for the World Cup in a row in 2018 and 2022. Before we continue with the story, please help like and subscribe, my friends. Status-wise, the Italian national team is the 2022 European Cup champion, who defeated England in the final through a penalty shootout.
Bukayo, Saka over for Donnarumma. Kan holde for presset, stå på presset.
Gianluigi Donnarumma became a hero for Italy by successfully blocking the kicks of Jodan, Sancho and Bukayo Saka. Donnarumma is a hero that Gli Azzuri fans admire. What's even more special about this victory is that Donnarumma won mentally because the final match was presented at the Wembley Stadium, which England hosted. But it did not become a boomerang for Donnarumma. He still appeared fierce, mature and loud again, the fierce and savage striker of the Three Lions. The euphoria as the European Cup champion seems to just disappear. Donnarumma's hero status was forgotten like dust blown by the wind. 8 months after the Euro champion party, the good name and admiration of Gli Azzuri fans for him disappeared like the sun getting in the afternoon. Indeed, as a team, Donnarumma can't be the cause of Italy's failure to qualify for the 2022 World Cup in the Qatar. But fans don't see it. Fans are more concerned about what Donnarumma has shown. Fans considered that Donnarumma was not concentrating on facing Macedonia in the World Cup playoff round.
He's looking for a priceless goal. Led wonderfully well, and here they come down the other end. And Emerson for Keller Green. He actually wins the ball. It's just astonishing. They're checking it now. In added time.
Let's see, what is in the hearts of Italian fans? Why do they accuse Donnarumma as the culprit? Don't be because of this blunder when PSG played away against Real Madrid at Santiago Bernabeu on March 10, 2022 in the Champions League round of 16.
Rodrigo vai garantir Danilo a posse.
E mais do que o próprio remate, o que faz a diferença é aquela disponibilidade de Benzema para ir.
Ainda o Carioca, Nacho, canto aquilo que é essa influência de Danilo. Atenção que a baliza está descoberta. Donnarumma complicou, pontapé de Benzema para dentro! Há vida, há oxigênio, há Champions ao minuto 61 para a equipa do Real. Falta para empatar a eliminatória. Donnarumma entrega o mapa da mina e borra a pintura por completo. Benzema.
So, what does that have to do with the Italian national team? Isn't that the Champions League while they match against Macedonia on March 24, 2022? Isn't that the Champions League while the match against Macedonia on March 24, 2022 is the 2022 World Cup playoff party? Yes, the distance between the two matches played by Donnarumma is indeed 14 days apart. Even though the competition is different, it might make Italian fans remember and link the Donnarumma versus Real Madrid blunder with Italy's defeat to Macedonia. Fate is unlucky. The race has become perilous. PSG has been out of the 2021 Champions League and Italy has been knocked out of the 2022 World Cup. The hatred of Italian fans is also getting thicker considering the footsteps of Donnarumma, who moved the club from AC Milan to PSG, was not coercion from the club's internal but the intention of Donnarumma himself. Rossoneri fans think Donnarumma prefer money over loyalty to the club, even though it was AC Milan who had raised his name to become a star player, the symbol of greed and attached to Donnarumma, so Milanisti call him Dollarumma.
Sì, dollari. Si parlerà proprio di questo, ovvero di Donnarumma, di calcio.
Instantly, Donnarumma became the mortal enemy of AC Milan fans. Let's look at the beginning of Donnarumma's career. Gianluigi Donnarumma started his football career in his hometown until 2013, between he was 14 years old when AC Milan recruited him. At the age of 16, he was called up to the AC Milan men's squad by then coach Felipe Inzaghi. His first debut at AC Milan was against Sassuolo on 25 October 2015 and won 2-1 when he was 16 years and 242 days. In the 2016 season, he became the main goalkeeper of AC Milan. Donnarumma served at AC Milan for 6 years until finally moving to PSG at the end of the 2021 season. In the Italian national team, Donnarumma made his first debut at the age of 17 and became the youngest goalkeeper for Gli Azzuri. That's Donnarumma. The star is worshipped and hated but still in the heart of his fans. Thank you.